you from our Zoom room at MLB Network. And today we are going to be chatting with Kike Hernandez of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And some lucky fans will get a chance to ask him a question live on the air. Let's go ahead and bring Kike in. You are a veteran of this show, Kike. Do you know that?
Yeah, it's my second time, so I guess I'm a veteran.
Yeah, so last year a fan came on the show with their one-year-old son actually named after you. How do you top that this year?
Twins named after me.
Perfect, perfect. You know, speaking of children, one of my favorite things when I was covering the CS and World Series was getting to see you celebrate on the field with your family. What was it like to be able to do that, especially after the World Series with your daughter?
I mean, it meant everything. When we won in 20, obviously we didn't get a celebration and all that, but the closest my parents could get to me was like as close to home plate as possible from the stands in Texas, which is a little high. So being able to like at least give my parents a hug this time around was pretty special. I also had my sisters. I pretty much had everybody that means somebody in my life, except for my grandparents that couldn't make the trip out. But I mean, it was obviously winning is special, but when you have your loved ones with you, it means the world.
Absolutely. Our first fan is ready to go. Are you ready for the first fan?
Do it.
Okay. Hi, what is your name and what question do you have?
My name is Wesley, and my dog wants to get out of the room.
Hi, Wesley. You want to let your dog out first?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need a barking dog.
What do you think the dog's name is?
Bolt.
What if it's Kike?
Doubtful.
What's the dog's name, Wesley?
Her name is Pearl.
Oh, Pearl.
Pearl. Good name.
Awesome name. What question do you have, Wesley?
I'm wondering if Kike, if you think that the Dodgers might win the World Series again this year.
I don't think I'm allowed to say no, dude. I have to say we're winning, right? Nobody's saying their team's going to lose. But yeah, we have a good team. But at the same time, we got to take care of business on the field.
Wesley, what do you think? Do you think they'll repeat?
I hope.
You hope.
So you're a Dodger fan.
The World Series last year.
You went?
I was watching it on a computer.
Oh, okay. I was there. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm going to go to a game this year. Giants,
Heck yeah.
Dodgers.
Let me know. Let me know when you go.
Yeah, you got to get an autograph.
Yeah, I got your card.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice. You need to get it signed, though.
The cards don't tell us the whole story. The picture from that card, I threw the ball pretty far off the line. I didn't throw the ball where I was trying to throw it, but it looks cool in the picture.
Do you play baseball, Wesley?
Yes, I'm going to do a little league, and I am super bummed that they do not have Dodgers for an option for me.
Oh.
It's all right. I never played for the Dodgers till I got to these Dodgers, so that's all right.
Yeah,
It's just a
I
name.
can do
It's
the
just a
Astros,
name.
though. You played for the Astros on 2014, right?
Yes, sir, I did. And the Marlins.
Yeah. That was my birthday when I was born, 2014.
2014?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's awesome. Wesley, we really hope that you get out to a game this year. That would be awesome, and make sure to bring your card. Try to call them over. Let them know that you had a conversation with them. Show them this video. It'll give you some street cred. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
And say hi to Pearl.
Let her back in.
Do you have a dog?
I have two.
What are their names?
Arizona and Bruce Wayne.
Arizona and Bruce Wayne, what kind of dogs?
Doodles. Arizona is a golden doodle and Bruce Wayne is a labradoodle.
Do your dogs like to swim?
They hate the water.
Same with mine. Same with mine.
Yeah,
My
they don't
dogs are
like
in Arizona
going in the
right now.
pool. They don't like getting baths. So they're like cats.
Okay, so he's really hoping for another World Series championship. But before we get into all that, you guys didn't get to have a chance to have a parade in 2020. This time you did. What was it like to soak it all in?
It was one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of in my life. I just wish somebody would have told me how fast it was going to go by. I think the parade lasted a little over an hour, and it felt like it literally felt like it lasted 5 minutes. I wanted another lap, but unfortunately we didn't get that second lap. So hopefully we win again, and I'm gonna go into it with the thought that you need to soak it in even more because it's gonna go by fast.
That's interesting. Those moments of like pure elation, they do end up going by fast.
Yeah, I've never seen a crowd of
that big.
Sea of people that big. Yeah,
it was nuts. Like I will say that when I was watching it on TV, I was blown away by how many fans were there. The aerial shots were insane. Yeah. Our next fan is ready to go. Let's go ahead and bring him on in. What is your name and what question do you have?
My name's Xavier Ennis, and I have a question for you, Kiki. Big fan. I've been watching you since your Boston Red Sox days. I'm a huge fan. I just want to ask, going into the season, spring training coming up, how are you preparing for the season?
Thank you, man. Nice to meet you. Well, I would say the best way to answer that question would be I'm a guy that has to play a lot of positions, so making sure that I'm getting my reps everywhere because it's going to be hard to get in games in every position that I'm going to have to play in the season just because of how the build-up it works and have to get everybody in games and things like that. So I got to make sure that the positions that I'm not getting in the game into, that I'm getting my reps in during batting practice and things like that to be ready to go when my name gets called upon in that position. And also just trying to make sure that we get locked in at the plate and get that timing right, because that's the hardest part about spring training is getting the timing down again after not facing live pitching for 5-6 months. So that's about it. That's the shortest way I can answer your question.
Yeah. It was nice to yeah, that was my only question I have. It was nice talking to you. Huge fan.
Right.
Love the work
Thank
you've
you,
been
man.
doing.
Appreciate you.
When you
Nice
come
to
to
meet you.
Boston, I will be watching when you come back to Boston.
All right. We will be there this year, so I'll see you there.
Awesome.
I'm excited.
Thanks for coming on. So, okay, so the only position that you haven't played, right, is pitcher and catcher?
Pitcher? What do you mean, girl?
Like, oh yeah, you did.
Two things I'm going to say. One, I threw 4 1/3 innings last year. Two, I mean this in the most humble way possible. I am the only position player in the history of baseball to give up a walk-off homer.
To give up a walk-off homer?
Yeah.
Is that also going on your, should we add that to Wesley's baseball card?
Yeah. And then I made history that game as well. Not only was I the only position player ever to give up a walk-off homer, but only 2 people have done what I did, which was go 0 for 7 at the plate and lose the game on the mound. Me and Babe Ruth have been the only 2 to do that.
Wow.
Not even Shohei has been able to do that.
That's elite company, Kike. Like that's elite company. Our next fan's ready. Let's get him on in.
Let's get him.
Hi, what's your name and what question do you have?
Hey, my name is Billy. How are you?
Hey, Billy.
And pleasure talking to you.
I don't know if you're asking me or her how we're doing, but I'm doing well.
I'm asking both you guys. I hope you guys are both doing well. Hey, real quick question for you. Every day you bring this attitude to the ballpark, and you remind me a lot of Omar Vizquel. I'm a big Indians fan a long time ago when I was growing up. And he always just was – I went to see him live a couple of times, and he was always just incredibly fun. Like he just always joking, laughing, and playing, and he kept the clubhouse super light and super fun. And I see the same thing in you, and I just wondered, like, what is your mindset when you go to the ballpark every day? How do you do that for everybody?
Well, it's part of my personality in a way. I've always been this way. I wanted to make sure that if I got to the big leagues that I was going to do things my way. Got me in trouble a couple times, people thinking that I couldn't take things seriously. But a little bit of it is part of understanding your role in the locker room And for me, I know that one of my jobs is to keep that locker room that way. And I like putting a smile on people's faces. I like making people laugh. I like making people smile. And you know, sometimes when you don't have it in you to like, you don't have the energy that day or whatever it is, you're feeling a little down because we're humans. Just bringing it out, trying to force yourself to bring it out, and maybe making somebody smile or somebody laugh can fix your own day. And that's the way I try to do it. I try to, whenever I have it, I bring it, and then when I don't have it, I try to like bring it out in people so that it comes out of me eventually. And like I said, it's kind of part of my role on the team, and I take pride in it. We're playing a kid's game, so why not enjoy it to the fullest? And I've been in the big leagues for 11 years now, and this is my 12th season, and it's gone by very fast. So I'm trying to make sure that I cherish each and every day like it could be the last. So that's kind of part of trying to enjoy it to the max.
I love it, man. I love it. We love what you do. We appreciate watching you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, bro. Good talking to you today.
Same
Thanks,
here.
Billy. Do you think that role of vibes guy is underrated? See,
maybe to the outside world, but not in locker rooms.
So I firmly believe that the teams that are most successful, they always have a vibes guy.
They always have multiple.
You think so? Wait, so who else is the other vibes guy?
We have a few. We have Miggy Rowe. Miggy Rowe brings out the vibes. Believe it or not, Kirsch can be good at it when he's not pitching.
You know what? I would believe that.
Kirsch is good at it. Freddie when he's feeling up for it, when he hasn't thrown BP to Charlie for 12 hours prior to the game. We have a good clubhouse. We got some good personality. So sometimes I don't have to do all the heavy lifting, you know.
For sure. A couple of years ago, you went to the Winter Classic in Boston. I feel like you always make the most of your off season, and you took in another hockey game, this time in Utah. How was the vibe in SLC, Salt Lake City?
It was good. It was cold. Got to go to Park City, and it was Sundance, so it was kind of packed. But that experience was it was cool. My buddy's running that team, Chris Armstrong. He's always been kind of going everywhere to support, so I felt like it was my time to go in and support him. And that arena is pretty cool. It kind of you're kind of sitting right on top of the ice, and the fans are really excited to have the new team. Of course, they stole the team from here, but I think they're in a better home now, and I think they're onto really cool things. And once they figure out that name, that franchise is going to take off, and it was a really cool experience. I don't know anything about hockey, so I don't really know what was going on throughout the game, but I had a blast, and that's all that matters.
Rest in peace, Coyotes. I'm from Arizona. It's stung a little bit, but I'm rooting for your friend. I am. I absolutely am. Are you familiar with the batting stance guy?
I am. He gave me an Uber ride in 2015.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Before I even go into this, how did you knew it was the batting stance guy, or did he tell you later on that he gave you an Uber ride?
No. I was in the Uber. It was a pretty far ride, and I don't know. I don't remember exactly how the conversation started, but I don't know if he recognized me or if eventually, or he asked me what I do, and I kind of told him. But he was like, "Oh yeah, this is what I do. I imitate batting stances," and I believe he gave me his Instagram, and I looked at it, and we had a pretty good conversation about it.
Oh, okay. Do you have your actual name on your Uber?
I'm not sure if I did at the time, but I definitely don't. I don't have my name on any app other than Instagram. It
just you either go Arizona or Bruce Wayne.
No, I look white, so I go with white names. I go with Ryan, I go with Raymond, I go with Steve, Josh.
Steve, are you ready for the next fan?
Let's do it.
Hi, what's your name and what question do you have?
Hi, my name is Michelle. So nice to see you guys and to talk to you, Kike. I'm a big fan of yours. I'm from Mexico. And my question is if have you had any thoughts about your walk-up song for this season?
Great question.
Any Bad Bunny,
Uh,
maybe?
yeah, I have. I appreciate the question. Choosing a walk-up song is, believe it or not, it's a lot of pressure. And I found a song last year that's kind of made for me. I found it on accident, which I
Oh,
had it as
yeah.
my first walk-up song. I like to go with multiple. And I was randomly listening to a song by El Alfa, and the last 30 seconds of the song, he
Yeah.
just repeats my name for 30 seconds really fast. And I felt like I had to use it. So
Yeah,
that is going to
definitely.
be my first walk-up song again. And more than likely, I'm going to probably have one or two from the new Bad Bunny album. Probably Voy a llevarte pa' PR, and then probably EO. Those are probably
Oh,
going to be my
yeah.
choices this year. Which parts? Not sure yet.
Okay. Good choices. Thank you so much. Love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Great question. And I was actually going to ask one too. I was going to ask something similar. So I'm glad that she came on and did it. But Steve, Ryan, Raymond, Josh, I know that you've got places to be. So should we go ahead and do a little bit of rapid fire before we let you go?
All right.
Okay. Last concert you attended?
Last concert I attended, Bad Bunny, actually, in Arizona.
What is the best under the radar travel recommendation?
Best under the radar travel recommendation.
Place?
Like the best I've gotten?
Sure.
Uh, uh, damn, that's a hard one.
All right. How about worst travel recommendation?
No, but well, I do a lot of driving from Arizona to LA and back, and somebody told me that certain rest areas are better to if you have to have emergency poops.
So you have a favorite place to relieve yourself on the drive?
I haven't had to use it, but it comes in handy. You never know.
Okay, well, let us know. We'll follow back up and let you know,
Okay.
and you let us know. What job do you think you'd be really good at?
Um, what job would I be good at? Anything that has to do with getting distracted and forgetting what you're doing.
I feel like you'd be a good bartender.
Yeah, not a waiter because I would
No.
not like it's a new thing to not write down what people are ordering, and I would not be able to do that.
But like I'm talking like a hotel bar.
Oh, hotel bar. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Give
Okay.
out, give out good travel under the radar travel recommendations while I'm serving drinks. I could do that.
100%. If you could be an animal, what animal would you be and why?
A sloth,
Why?
because it's the complete opposite of me. I wish I could
Just chill.
go about life that slowly, but I just can't. My brain just speeds up on me, and sometimes I can't even talk because it works too fast. But yeah, sloth.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, why not? I don't think we're alone, so
That's
I believe in
same.
extraterrestrial
Yeah, same.
beings.
Would you
So
would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
hands for feet. If I could grab things with four instead of two,
100%. What's an Olympic sport that doesn't exist but should?
uh,
You smiled. Something came to mind, but you're not going to
uh,
say it.
well, they show there's sport networks that show hot dog competitions,
Okay.
hot dog eating competitions, and I don't think that's a sport, but um, yeah,
That's a good one.
paddle or padel or or pickleball, I guess. Those things are hot now.
Pickleball. Yeah, pickleball's hot. What's a purchase you made that you immediately regretted?
Purchase you immediately regretted. I'm big on perfumes. I have a nice collection, and I've bought a few. I've blind bought a couple that as soon as I sprayed them, I wanted to cut my arm off. So
Why?
buy
Because
some perfumes.
it
Huh?
smelled like cat piss or something. What? Why?
Yeah, I randomly decided to buy some popular one that I kept seeing on Instagram or
Sure.
something, and I bought it thinking it was really gonna smell really nice because it just kept popping on my thing, and it smelled atrocious. And there's nothing worse than smelling bad.
What is your go-to guilty pleasure song?
Go-to guilty pleasure song.
You're gonna
Fat,
say
Juicy, and Wet.
Is it? It's catchy.
Very.
It's catchy, and I don't get why
Problematic.
everyone's like, Bruno, you've changed. No, he's always been low key on that level.
He just took an exit real quick.
Hard left to the emergency poop bathroom. What's one moment in history you would like to time travel to?
When I gave up a walk-off homer, I would not throw that pitch again.
We have one bonus guess before you go. Hang on. It's a teacher skipping school. Usually students skip school for this. But go ahead, what's your name?
Ryan Schwartz. I'm not skipping school. I'm here. My classroom's right behind me.
What are the kids doing right now, Ryan?
Well, I'm on a prep period right now, so I'm
okay,
out.
okay. You're good.
Yeah. So don't worry. They're in class, but
What question do you have?
so basically what I wanted to ask, actually my wife wants to ask because she's deeply in love with you, which is making me
I'm
kind
sorry
of
about
jealous,
that.
but
I
she
promise
buys
you I have
all your
nothing to do with it.
jerseys and all that. No, you have everything to do with it. That's why she loves you so much. So it's but she wanted to know what's your favorite thing about being a Dodger.
Playing at Dodger Stadium, honestly. I don't think there's many stadiums that match that energy, and the surface is always perfect. The weather is hard to beat, and the music's really loud.
No, I see that. We live about 4 hours north, and we try and visit Dodger Stadium a couple times a year, and she's always wearing your jersey.
What's your
Well,
wife's
thank
name?
you, and I'm sorry.
Lucy Schwartz.
Lucy. Lucy. Shout out Lucy.
Shout out Lucy. Hi, Lucy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Got it.
You just earned him so many bonus points. Yeah.
Like my guilty pleasure song, hopefully.
That is going to do it for another episode of Chatting Practice, powered by Zoom Events. Kike Hernandez, thanks so much for coming on. We're going to try to get twins named after you next time. Enjoy spring training, and we'll see you out in Arizona, okay?
Thank you.
Until next time, I'm Sierra Santos. We got plenty of chatting practices coming your way over the next couple weeks as we catch up with guys in spring training. Thanks so much for watching.
このシーズンがファンにとっても選手にとっても最高のものになることを願っている。そして新たな挑戦が始まるロサンゼルスドジャースの2025年シーズンがここから幕を開ける。2024年のワールドシリーズでニューヨークヤンキースを破り見事に MLB の頂点に返り咲いたドジャース。その歓喜の瞬間は今もファンの記憶に鮮明に焼き付いていることだろう。フレディ・フリーマンがシリーズ MVP に輝きグランドスラムで歴史に名を刻んだあの瞬間、そしてヤンキースとの伝統の一戦を制した喜びはまさにドジャースファンにとって忘れられない1年となった。しかし選手たちはすでに次の戦いへと目を向けている。2025年シーズン、それは王者として迎える新たな挑戦。MLB の世界ではワールドシリーズ連覇は容易なことではない。最後に連覇を達成したのは1998年から2000年にかけてのニューヨークヤンキース。それ以来多くのチームが再び頂点に立とうと挑戦し、そして夢破れてきた。だが今のドジャースならそれを成し遂げることができる。2024年シーズンを支えたスター選手たちはそのままチームに残り、さらに強力な補強が加わることで より盤石な布陣が整った。これまで数多くのスター選手が在籍してきたドジャースだが、2025年のチームはまさに歴代最強と言っても過言ではない。そして今シーズンの最大の注目ポイントの一つが大谷翔平の完全復活だ。2024年は打者に専念したシーズンだったが、2025年の後半にはついに投手としてマウンドに戻る予定であり、二刀流が再び完全体となるその瞬間をファンだけでなく MLB 全体が待ち望んでいる。さらに山本由伸も1年目を経て MLB の環境に適応し、今季はさらなる飛躍が期待される。加えてタイラー、グラスノー、ウォーカー、ビューラー、ボビー、ミラーラとともにドジャースのローテーションはリーグ屈指の強さを誇ることになるだろう。打撃陣ではムーキー、ベッツ、フレディ、フリーマン、ウィル、スミスといった実績十分なメンバーが揃い、そこに新戦力がどう絡んでくるのかも見どころの一つだ。特に大谷翔平がフルシーズンでどれだけの成績を残せるのかはチームの成功を左右する大きな鍵となる。昨シーズンはホームラン王争いには加わらなかったものの、打撃面では確実に成長を遂げ、クラッチヒッターとしての役割を果たした。今年はさらなるパワーアップを遂げ、投打の両面でチームを引っ張る存在となるだろう。そしてチームの成功にはクラブハウスの雰囲気も重要な要素となる。キケ・ヘルナンデスが語っていたように、勝てるチームには必ず雰囲気を作る人間がいる。ドジャースにはミゲル、ロハス、クレイトン、カーショー、フレディ、フリーマンといったベテラン勢が若手を支えながらチームを盛り上げる存在となっている。特にカーショーは実績だけでなく精神的な支柱としての役割も担っており、彼の存在がチームに与える影響は計り知れない。彼の経験とリーダーシップが若手投手陣をさらなる高みへと導くことになるだろう。そして今シーズンのドジャースに求められるのは安定した戦い方をシーズンを通して継続することだ。昨シーズンは途中で苦戦する時期もあったが、最終的には勢いを取り戻しポストシーズンで頂点に立った。しかし2025年は王者としての戦いとなるため、他チームからのマークがさらに厳しくなることが予想される。その中でいかに勝ち続けることができるかが連覇への最大の鍵となるだろう。ファンの皆さん、ここからが本当の勝負だ。2024年の優勝は決してゴールではなく、新たな歴史の始まりに過ぎない。ドジャースが再び頂点に立つためには、選手たちの努力だけでなく、ファンの皆さんの応援が欠かせない。シーズンを通してどんなドラマが生まれるのか、どんな感動の瞬間が待っているのか、一緒にその全てを見届けよう。ここで皆さんにお願いがある。ドジャースの今シーズンについて、皆さんの期待や注目している選手について、ぜひコメント欄でシェアしてほしい。また、今後も選手インタビューや試合のハイライト、最新情報をお届けするので、チャンネル登録もよろしくお願いする。次回のチャッティング、プラクティスでは、新たなゲストを迎えてさらに興味深い話をお届けする。2025年シーズンの行方を一緒に追いながら、ドジャースと共にこの1年を最高のものにしよう。それでは、また次回の配信でお会いしよう。